The thing will play.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good, great.
I just have to remember that you're really loud. We have a viewer.
Who? Who's our viewer?
How do you think I know?
It's probably my dad.
Why isn't the thing playing? All right, well, I hit the thing a couple times and it's not playing.
Live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, guys.
Oh my god, what? Oh my god, what? Why?
Your favorite blonde.
Oh, and brunette.
I forgot about my cue.
Your favorite blonde and brunette are back.
Since the little tag's not playing from WICR.
The little tag won't play.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But
It's me. I can't do it.
I know you always screw everything up, but it's totally fine.
Watch yourself, jeez.
No thanks. Okay,
I feel like I'm really low.
I feel
Am I low?
I feel
Like,
I was gonna make a joke, but I can't.
okay.
Right.
Well, good start to the podcast, guys.
So-
How's it going? Hello, our one viewer. Shout outs. We love you.
Okay, so basically,
Well,
I don't
don't
you
want to
wanna-
get too committed.
Do you want to quit interrupting me? Okay, so basically, like, being back here kind of feels weird, but, like, weird in a good way. Like, literally, it's just, like...
I'm sorry. Am I really about to, like, make fun of this? Like, the first, 2 seconds of the pot. Literally. Alright, anyways.
Okay, she always makes fun of my speech, but whatever. So, literally being
'Cause it's
back...
weird.
Okay, nobody asked you. So, literally being back in WICR right now is weird, but weird in a really good way, because I haven't been in this booth since April. No.
May. That's when we went to
Since
school.
May. Okay, well, I don't know. Since May. I'm bad with months. Since May of freshman year.
I'm sorry, did you just say you were bad with preschool?
Months.
I'm pretty sure that's preschool. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, I think you're just really annoying, so we're gonna move on. So basically, being back in WICR is probably,
I like it. I'm excited.
no, like, I'm really grateful for it, because honestly, this,
Grateful.
can you stop? You're really annoying. So basically,
Oh, my teeth look really white.
this summer was probably a pretty, like, one of my roughest summers, because, okay, we're starting the segment. We're talking about gratefulness, basically, and change. So, and, like, how people
talk
grow.
about donuts.
Okay, well, we're not.
I'm kidding.
How we grew as individuals and whatnot. So basically, over the summer, I had surgery on my lower back, and the name of what I had, it was basically like an infection, but it was called a pilonidal cyst, and I don't know what that was. I woke up one morning getting ready for work as a camp counselor, and so I'm washing my face, and then, like,
Poor soul.
I turn, and my right leg, I tried to bring it forward to walk, but I couldn't, because the pain was hitting my lower back so badly. And so I tell my mom, I'm like, I really can't walk, like, something's really wrong. And she was like, just push through, like, we'll go to the doctor after work. And I'm just like, usually that's what I would do. I would push through, and I'd be like, okay, like, we'll just wait. But the pain was so extreme, I was like, how am I supposed to run after 6 and 7 year olds when I can't even walk, like, to brush to the bathroom to brush my teeth? So she takes me to the ER, me, my mom, and my grandma, and all right,
Sorry, my bad.
technical difficulties, and
There's
so
no
then
technical difficulties. It just rang.
yeah, Allie's just stupid. And so, so we went to the ER, and they take me into the pediatric section, and basically the nurse was like, oh, this is very common, it's a pilonidal cyst. And then the surgeon comes in, and him and his little doctor friends are whispering, blah, blah, blah. And then sooner or later, he comes to me, he's like, you know what, we're going to have to perform surgery, and we could just do local anesthesia. Once I heard the word anesthesia, I was like, I'm out. Like, I don't do no anesthesia. I was like, I'm afraid, like, my biggest fear was I won't wake up from anesthesia. And then he goes back whispering to his little doctor friends again, and they all come back collectively, and they're like, Yeah, now that we're thinking about it, local anesthesia, it probably isn't the best way. We're just gonna knock you out completely. And once he said that, I was like,
I've been in both situations. Anesthesia is scary.
it's horrible.
No, there's a chunk of your life missing.
Literally. Well, no, I don't really care about that. Like, do what you gotta do, and then I wake up and I'm fine. But it's just like the fact that you're being put to sleep, like against, like they're telling you to go to bed, but like you don't want to go to bed, basically. And I'm just like, I can't go to bed, like just because like you put a needle. That makes me go to bed. Like, that's just so scary because you control when I wake up, So I was really confused, and I was like, what if something goes wrong? And then doctors were calming me down, and they're like, you know what, you're young, you're healthy, like, don't worry about that, like, you'll be fine. And then they brought me to the OR, and then I was like, I'm going to talk to the anesthesiologist. So he comes, and he explains to me, like, I'm going to turn it off once surgery's over, like, you will be fine. Lo and behold, they put me to sleep. It was such a weird sensation. The anesthesia tasted horrible because once they put it in, it fills your body, like it tastes so gross. And then
I've never tasted it.
No, like it hits the back of your throat and it's so gross.
I didn't get the taste.
And now it's horrible. And so then I wake up and the nurse is like, good morning, Nina, like the nurse that was helping me once in the like recovery. And so I hugged that lady so fast. I was like, you have no idea how happy I am to like be awake right now. And she was like, oh, you're the girl that was afraid of anesthesia. And she was like, we know about you in the OR. And like that to me registered as like I'm famous because when you wake up from surgery you're mad loopy. And so I was like, I'm really famous. So they're rolling
You're not.
Yeah. And so that I am. And so they I am. So they roll me out of the OR and I'm literally waving like this.
Wrong.
I was literally waving as if I was a queen, and then they brought me back to my room, and then like my parents and everyone came into the room, and then I fell asleep. Okay, my parents did come into the room. What are you talking about?
No, I was making a joke.
Okay, well, it wasn't funny.
SNL?
No, yeah, but it wasn't funny. And so then my parents came in, and they calmed me down. I don't think it's funny, so that's just like a personal opinion, but, so like that's basically it. But what I learned, because like after surgery, I was basically like really happy that, I was just happy that I was, okay, can we not, so basically I was really happy that I was like awake and well and whatever, but then I was like, I like low-key turned into a hypochondriac for like 5 seconds. I was like, oh my god, like about everything. And yeah, and then but then like once I got home and then I had to like the whole recovery process in the beginning was extremely hard because like how I'm sitting in a chair right now, if I was sitting in a chair, I could not use my legs. Like it hurt so much to push myself up. So both my parents had to take one arm, the other one had to take the other arm, and they literally had to lift me out of my chair. And it was like really hard because I couldn't, it hurt to sit, like I couldn't sit a specific way, I couldn't sleep the way I normally sleep, I had to sleep on my stomach for like weeks on end, and it was just so uncomfortable. And every time I had to turn, I had to like lift myself and then just like plop on my side because I can't like roll on my back. And so it hurt really badly. And then they started with at-home wound care. So I had a primary nurse. Shout out to Mary, you the OG. Literally, Mary was so nice. Like she reminded me of Mrs. Claus. Like she was so sweet, so nice. She literally would like make me feel so calm. No, she made me feel like everything will be okay, whatever. My wound is like 98% healed. Nice, I still go to the wellness center and like do. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm not even gonna do that because the ladies at the wellness center are really nice. They know me, and I walk in and I say hi to Barbara. I say hi to everybody, and they're just really nice.
Turn your head to nice 9 o'clock.
Oh my god!
Wow.
My roommate!
Yeah, turn down your mic there.
Okay,
Miss,
listen.
I scream into the mic. Oh, turned off your mic.
What? No, turn it back on. My roommates just came.
Ooh, I just got a highlight on the microphone.
Okay, nobody cares. Nobody really cares. They just came to watch me at my radio show, and I can't hear anything. Yeah, I know, it's totally fine. I love you, though. Shout out to my two boos. Literally. But basically, what I'm trying to say is,
What she's trying to say.
really be grateful for everything around you. I know it sounds now corny, but like,
It's corny, but
come on, like a day before surgery, I was running.
One day.
Okay, are you like done?
Listen, it's supposed to be a comedy session.
Well,
so
then,
I'm trying to sprinkle.
Yeah, I know. I sprinkle a little, but like it's just like the day before I got surgery, July 5th. What?
Nothing. I'm just telling myself.
The day before surgery, I was literally in the beach. No one's listening to me. I'm in the. What are they saying? What am I saying?
I'm trying to figure it out. You continue. I'm listening. I'm just trying to figure out what they're trying to say.
We were in the beach, and I was like having fun, and I was like, everything was going great. And then literally the next day, I had surgery. Are we playing charades?
Yeah. The answer was Polar Express.
No, that's not
That's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm sorry. It could have been funnier, but
anyway, so that was my summer. I don't know how to work that. Work what? The calling in.
Yeah, I don't know how to work it.
Oh.
Anyways,
Figure it out. Are they're literally dancing in the background.
Oh my god. Anyways, so she is grateful. iTunes is frozen.
She said iTunes is frozen. Allie, how much more do we have left on this segment?
You telling me.
I think it's time to go to the next segment.
All right. Well, then we will see you
soon.
Be back in a segundo.
Yeah.